Giannis Antetokounmpo's crucial block in Game 4 of the 2021 NBA Finals versus the Phoenix Suns has received a great deal of attention. The rejection of Andre Iguodala by LeBron James in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors will go down in history as a highlight. Blocks may not be the most important NBA stat, but they have the potential to make or break a team's season. When it comes to the NBA, while points, assists, and rebounds all get the attention, blocks remain a secondary consideration until a play from a Greek freak or King James in the national limelight garners national attention. What player holds the record for the most blocks in the history of the NBA? Bill Russell, a Boston Celtics great, is largely regarded as the best defensive center in the history of the NBA. Russell played 13 seasons in the NBA, all with the Boston Celtics, who acquired him from the St. Louis Hawks in 1956. Russell was a member of the Boston Celtics team that won 11 titles. He was also a 12-time All-Star and a 5-time MVP winner during his career. Russell announced his retirement from the league following the 1968 through 1969 season, but it wasn't until the 1973-74 season that blocks became an official statistic. According to Bleacher Report, some official scorers and sports writers would keep track of how many blocks Russell and Wilt Chamberlain had during their games because both of them were known for swatting away shot attempts on a regular basis. Some writers believe Chamberlain may have had as many blocks as Russell, a claim that has been challenged over time. Chamberlain left the team the year before blocks became a formal statistic. Chamberlain blocked 17 shots in his NBA debut game, which he won against the New York Knicks, according to sources in the press. He also scored 43 points and grabbed 28 rebounds. According to Bleacher Report, officials who oversaw Russell and Chamberlain's games reported that both players averaged 6 to 8 blocks per game on average. Despite the fact that Russell and Chamberlain amassed a greater number of blocks over their brilliant careers, the NBA does not acknowledge them as such in the record books. According to the NBA's official blocks list, just 6 players have amassed more than 3,000 blocks in their respective careers, according to the league. Hakeem Olajuwon, a former Houston Rockets center who played 18 years in the NBA, is the man in charge. He has 3,830 career blocks in his career. Olajuwon led the league in swats 3 times during the 1989 through 90 season, averaging a career-high 4.6 swats per game on average. Then next season, he won the block title again, this time with a total of 3.9 per game. Olajuwon, a 12-time All-Star and entry into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2008, averaged 3.1 blocks per game throughout the course of his career. There are 541 fewer blocks by Olajuwon than Dikembe Mutombo, who had a total of 3,289 blocks and is second on the all-time list. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar comes in third place with 3,189 blocks. The top 6 finishers are Artis Gilmore with 3,178 blocks, Mark Eaton with 3,064, and Tim Duncan with 3,020. However, while Russell and Chamberlain are considered to be the unofficial leaders in blocks, the two have quite different approaches to altering their opponent's attempts. When it came to swatting shots, Chamberlain was much more athletic and showed considerably more flair. Russell always appeared to have a game plan in mind, frequently blocking shots and bringing the ball down himself. Russell possessed a great cerebral game as well. He attempted to influence his opponent's decision to take a certain shot. According to Sports Illustrated, Russell stated during the early part of the 1963 season that basketball is a game that requires a great deal of psychological understanding. It is not the psychology of defense that is important. It is not blocking shots, stealing passes, or stealing the ball. This strategy is intended to cause the offensive team to break away from their typical routines. In this game of habits, the player who has the most consistent behaviors will be the winner. The goal of my defense is to force the offensive player to do what I want, rather than what he wants. Although Olajuwon is the official #1 blocker, Russell and Chamberlain were the ones who perfected the block long before it became an official statistic. While all the guys that we mentioned are absolute animals on the defensive end, statistics only tell a part of the story. Who are your guys' favorite blockers of all time? Is there anyone that we didn't mention that you think should have been mentioned? Let us know in the comment section down below. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Sport Inc., and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. See you all next time.